Okay, hey again guys, this is part 2 of the general update video, March the 11th, 2015. Sorry, I just tapped on the button on my mobile here when I was recording and it turned off, so I just checked it was recording, it's okay. So this is part 2 now anyway. What was I saying? Yeah, SEO being the biggest impact at the moment. On Amazon, yes, for sure. We know 100% that keywords do well. We've also seen an improvement on iTunes, like our iOS games, iPhone and iPad, when we've improved screenshots and keywords. Overall iOS downloads are still, like every single game is always below 100 every single day. Again, a major problem, a big change. So, you know, it's something we've got to improve. Not only the downloads, but as I've mentioned 100 times, improving the ARPU, the average revenue per user. We're getting better boot ups per install now as well. Our developer Aladdin just released, we've just released his game called Doodle Stick Bike Racing 2 a couple of weeks ago actually, and the number of boot ups to installs is good. So for every one install, we're getting like 7. I don't know, what was it right now? Maybe six boot ups from our developer Ryan. We're also getting sort of like for every one install, kind of 8 to 9 boot ups for You Escape Sometimes 2, and that game seems to be like a good earner at the moment. It's a consistent earner on Amazon, and it gets, I think, maybe 120 downloads per day on Amazon. But on Google Play, only like between 5 to 10. So that's a major problem. Google Play is a huge market, much bigger than Amazon, but because it's so heavily saturated and so competitive, we need to be ultra good with our keywords and our marketing. I think for a game like You Escape Sometimes 2, the icon's pretty good. I think that it wasn't done by me, it was done by an artist. And I also think the screenshots are pretty cool as well. It's colourful, it's bright. It's also got 2 games inside now. It's got You Escape Sometimes 2 and Geometry Hero Jump. But we just need to get more users. Now, we still can't pay for paid. We still can't do paid marketing at the moment. The cheapest that we can get an install on Amazon would be something like 30 cents or maybe 25 cents for one install. But the game isn't making that at the moment, even on Amazon. It's even the in-app purchases are still not doing great. So that needs to improve as well. We need to follow some kind of model like Crossy Roads and have characters in the game, a lot of unlockables, and make people want to get these different characters or add-ons, you know, sort of little in-game items that they can get. Because the in-app purchases are still low. Still, our main revenue comes from Chart Boost, and then App Lovin' is probably second, and then AdMob and Amazon ads. So yeah, that's what we're still focusing on that right now. The other thing that we're doing at the moment, guys, apart from like sort of SEO, like I mentioned, is we've just released our first multiplayer game, and on mobile, and that was done by Aladdin. So he's worked really hard on that this past sort of I think roughly 1 week using Photon. So big thumbs up to Aladdin. Thanks for all the hard work, man. I know multiplayer is really tough. Like it's just hard to wrap your head around multiplayer, you know. And we just released that yesterday in Doodle Stick Bike Racing 2. So it's got a multiplayer mode. It's still version 1 at the moment, so there's still a lot of things to do, and we're going to improve that. So I've just been playing that last night and trying to connect with other players. There's a lot of problems at the moment, but we'll see how that goes. But I've heard many times that multiplayer is really a huge benefit to a game, really, because it makes the replayability very high, which is a cool thing, of course. So trying to think what we've been doing recently. Apart from that, really just the revenue summary that I do every month for PandaTab takes up so much time. Oh my god, it's like the worst it's like the worst task that I have to do, and I really don't like it. So I enjoy it sometimes, but it's just a weird thing having to do that all the time. So yeah, I don't know why, but that lady back there was like filming me for some reason. Why was she filming me?
She's filming me talking. I'm talking to the camera and she's filming me. Why is she doing that? Strange lady. Maybe she thought it was interesting to see a foreign guy walking around. I find myself on like a Chinese website tomorrow, like, you know, crazy foreign guy talking to himself, walking around. Anyway, so yeah, the revenue summary is a huge thing that I have to do every single month for PandaTap, and obviously it's important. I'm not an accountant, so there's probably a really easy, faster way for me to get all this information together, but it really takes a long time because we owe money to other developers, you see, and we have to check every single channel from AppLovin to AdMob to, you know, Chartboost, in-app purchases on Google, Amazon, everything. Summarize it all and then send all the money, double check it, send all the screenshots, speak to our accountant to get it all transferred over, and it takes a huge amount of time every month. So I've got to find a better way to do that because it takes away time